How you doing? It's Donahue Oliver. Y'all know my slogan. Ain't nobody tell y'all they love y'all today. I love y'all. Big heart. But now let's get into this Blessed app. I'm using this Blessed app. It's like a miniature Bible study for every day to increase your walk with God. But I would like to get into this inspirational quote that popped up in my Bible study. And it says, "Mountains crumble, cities fall, but his word remains unfading and sure. Time itself may dissolve, yet God promises stand unmoved, unbroken. The Lord's truth outlasts all things." Could I get an amen to that? Amen. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's like, let me reflect on that. It's like everything around you can fall, but his words remain, and his love. You know what I'm saying? Like flat out, like it's a beautiful thing, man, to walk with God. Because when you walk with God, you don't put your faith inside of you or anyone else. You just take the time to build that relationship with God and walk with God and take those steps that He leads you towards. Because God knows what you need. Like it might be, you might need hardship just to learn a lesson. God might have to put you through something that damage you emotionally, but it builds your character. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, like a lot of people that know me and know the situations that I endured, they know that it wasn't all love and light in my life. Like, I had to go through my dark times to really pay attention and to understand what God was really trying to show me. And it was a tough time in my life going through that stuff, you know, until I finally corrected it, until I noticed, like, hey, man, um, I'm overpouring too much energy into this situation right here to fuel these people over here that's not pouring back into me to refill my cups back up. So I'm basically emptying my cups into their cup for them to drink, and then when it's time for me to get water, I gotta go back to the well and fetch water. And it's like God doesn't want you to do that. Like it's okay to pour into others, but it's also good for them to reciprocate the energy because if you're just pouring into one cup and like if you're just pouring into one cup and you run dry, once you run dry, you gotta go refill at the well. You know what I'm saying? Or here's another term um, that I heard on TikTok with this cup. What do I want to say? I forget what it's called, but like with the term of using cups and water and stuff, they're saying like you're supposed to have a cup that overflows. So when you do pour into someone else's cup, it's not draining your cup because you got enough water to supply his cup, your cup, and probably several other cups. You know, and like that's that's balance in life. You know, that's creating stability, balance, and it's a good thing to have those things. But like I was saying, like um, I was saying that God will take you through. Well, God wouldn't take you through your dark days. You would take yourself through situations where God is just like, look, I gotta let you handle this and learn your lesson so you can master this. Because He wants you to improvise and master your situations, but He also wants you to create a relationship and to walk with Him while you're enduring those situations. And as long as you do that, He's there. But with that being said, that's my inspiration for today from the Bless app. Man. Y'all should check that out. Man. I'm out. Peace.